Sometimes price reacts perfectly to a level, and it almost feels like magic. It tags a zone, rejects hard, and you're left thinking, why here? What was so special about this price? Most of the time, it's not just a random line on your chart, it's where the most volume actually traded. In this video, I'll show you a volume profile indicator that doesn't just show big bars on the side, it breaks volume into 4 clean zones around current price and tells you exactly where buyers and sellers did the most work. Then we'll combine it with another indicator and turn it into a straightforward buy and sell strategy with clear examples. So I'm on TradingView. You can use any liquid market and similar timeframes like 15-minute, 1 hour, or 4 hour. Open the Indicators tab and type Quadro Volume Profile. Add the one created by bigbeluga. Once you drop it on the chart, you'll see horizontal volume bars on the right and a couple of lines in the middle. Let me break down what you're looking at in simple terms. The horizontal line marks the current price. The white vertical line in the middle separates buy volume from sell volume. Those two lines slice the whole volume profile into 4 blocks or quadrants around current price. Top left is sell volume above current price. Top right is buy volume above current price. Bottom left is buy volume below current price. And bottom right is sell volume below current price. You don't have to remember this by heart because each quadrant has a label: green for buy, red for sell, plus the total volume inside that zone and its percentage of all volume. If you add all 4 percentages, you get 100%. On the bars themselves, the longest bar inside each quadrant is the point of control for that quadrant, or PC. The script draws a dotted line from that bar into the chart. A green PC line means that is the price area with the strongest buy volume in that zone. A red PC line means that area had the strongest sell volume. If you want to track a level precisely, just drop a horizontal line on that bar and extend it to the right. The idea is simple. A buy-side PC near a support zone is a strong candidate for a future bounce, and a sell-side PC near a resistance zone is a strong candidate for a future rejection. Now, let's quickly set it up. Open the Quadro Volume Profile settings. You can do that from here. Go to Inputs. Calculation period is 200 by default. That's the number of candles used to build the profile. We can keep that. The bins setting controls how thick each horizontal bar is. Fewer bins equals thicker bars and wider zones. More bins means thinner bars and very precise levels. I like to reduce bins to around 35 to get cleaner, thicker blocks that act like proper support and resistance zones. Offset is how far forward the whole profile is shifted. For this example strategy, you can set offset to around 75 so the profile sits nicely away from the candles and is easy to read. On the right side of the inputs, you can toggle each quadrant and its PC line on or off if your chart feels too busy. For now, keep all 4 quads and their PCs visible so you can see the full picture. Calculated bars can be left at 500 or even 0 if your computer is fast. That just controls performance. On the Style tab, you can tweak colors, thickness, and labels if you want, but it's not mandatory for the strategy. To avoid guessing the trend with just our eyes, we'll add a simple trend filter.
Do you feel like everyone around you benefits from artificial intelligence, but you have no idea where to start? Don't wait any longer. Start today. Our free trading bot is simple to use, powered by artificial intelligence, and can earn you up to 1% profit every single day. Over 500 members have already joined. Click the link below now to get free access. This is your chance to harness the power of AI and take a step toward a financial boost.
So open the Indicators tab again and type Variable Index Dynamic Average. Add the one by bigbeluga. This will be our trend line. After adding it to the trading chart, double-click it to open settings. On the Inputs tab, set Vidya length to 50. On the Style tab, disable all plots except the main line and make that line a bit thicker so it stands out. You can also leave its default colors: green when price is trending above it, red when price is trending below it. Click OK. Now our rules for trend are simple. If the Vidya line is green and price is trading above it, we treat the market as bullish and only look for buys. If the Vidya line is red and price is trading below it, we treat the market as bearish and only look for sells. Now, how do we actually take a buy trade with this setup? First, trend. We want the vidya line green, with price clearly trading above it. That tells us buyers are in control, and we only want to buy dips. Second, we look at the quadro volume profile and focus on the lower buy quadrant. That's the buy volume under current price. We want the buy-side PC from that lower quadrant, the green dotted line below price, to sit at or very close to a clear support zone on the chart. Ideally, something price has reacted to before, a swing low, a previous demand area, or a strong horizontal level. Third, we check the percentage labels. For a buy setup, we want buy volume to be clearly strong compared to sell volume in the relevant area. If the lower buy percentage is higher than the lower sell percentage, that's a good sign that buyers were active there. Once those conditions are in place, we mark that PC support zone with a rectangle so we can watch the retest. Then we simply wait. Price will eventually pull back toward that level. When it retests our zone and prints a clear bullish sign, usually a bullish engulfing candle just like we can see we got over here, that's our trigger. At that point, we can open a buy position at the close of the engulfing candle. Stop loss goes just below the bottom of our marked zone, giving the trade some breathing room. Take profit is set at 1.5 times the risk. For a sell position, we flip the logic. First, we need a bearish trend. That means vidya is red and price is trading below the line. In this environment, we only want to look for sells at strong resistance levels. Second, we focus on the upper sell quadrant in the quadro volume profile. That's the sell volume above current price. We find the red PC line above price that marks the strongest sell volume area in that quadrant. Then we check the chart and make sure that PC sits near a key resistance, a place where price has previously topped out, a range high, or a clear support that has now been broken. If that PC is stacked close to such a level, that's our volume-backed resistance. Third, we check the volume percentages again. For a sell setup, we want the upper sell percentage to be stronger than the upper buy percentage. That tells us that area was dominated by sellers. Once we've found that zone, we draw a rectangle across it, then wait for price to come back up. When price retests the PC resistance and prints a clear bearish signal, usually a bearish engulfing candle or a strong rejection wick that closes back down, we're ready. We open a sell at the close of that candle. Stop loss goes just above our resistance zone, and take profit is set at 1.5 times the risk. This strategy isn't here to give you 100% win rate. It's designed to help you stop trading random lines and start trading levels that are backed by real activity. If you like this kind of breakdown where we mix volume logic with simple rules, you already know what to do. Save the setup, try it on a few charts, and see how price respects those PC zones in real time. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I will see you guys in the next video.